Alright, lamb backstrap. So just boning out a lamb loin here to get the backstrap and the fillet. So to begin with, I'm just going to cut down here and peel out this fillet. So this is it here. Now once I've got it peeled out, I can just continue to take this silver off and denudor it to get rid of any extra bits of sinew or fat that's on it. The silver is not going to be overly tough on a backstrap or a fillet, but it's best to remove it. Square off the ends and now it's ready to go. Alright, so now I'll just remove this tail off the loin. That's just a bit of sort of fattier meat that will go into sausages. And then I'll continue to mark hard along that chine bone there. And then now that that's marked down hard, I can then flip it up on its end and I can cut down hard against the backbone here, or the vertebrae, which will, as you go along the loin, they'll turn into the ribs. So I'll just cut down hard along them, trying to keep as close to the bone as possible. That way I'm keeping as much meat on the actual backstrap as possible. And then this bone will just go into a little tub, which we'll bag up for dog bones. And then I'll just square off a little bit of fat that's going to go into the fat tub, that's not needed. And then I'll just, while I've got it on its back, I'll just clean up underneath here, take off any sinew or any little bits of bone fragment that I may have left on, as you don't want to obviously be having that on a backstrap, which it is again an expensive cut of meat and you want the best out of it. And then I'll just continue to flip it over, and with this back fat here, I should be able to get underneath it with my thumb and just peel the majority of it off. There will be a seam that goes between your silver and the actual fat, and most of the time you can just peel it straight off. Sometimes you might have to cut it off, but this time I could peel most of it off. And then as I flip it over here, that back hard bit of sinew, I can chop straight down along there. Any bits of meat just remove for trim, that back fat straight in the fat tub. And then now I can remove the silver the same way I did to the actual fillet. Just by going underneath with my knife and slightly angling it back up towards the silver, you should be able to peel it back and remove it with virtually no meat at all left on the silver. By keeping that silver clean, it will reduce any trimming you have to do later, so your ideal is to get it like that, nice and clean. There's a little bit there that I've missed off, so I'll just take that off just to clean it up, and then I'll be able to square up my ends of the backstrap after making sure that I have removed everything off, just to make it look nice and neat for the window. You don't have to square off the ends if you're at home. You don't necessarily need to do this. So there you have it, nice lean piece of meat. Very versatile, the lamb backstrap, and you can also do the exact same process to a deer or a goat. And then further processing, you can either strip it up across like this for a stir fry or a salad, or alternatively dice it and then scoop it up for some sticks. Extremely versatile. So if you end up getting yourself a deer or a goat, or you process your own lamb, try this at home.